Well, on the way and on the road. So let's see what's going on in the divine masculine's mind space. In my van again, and on the road to Bratislava. Um, pretty, pretty adventurous, um, as my Wi-Fi stopped uh, in the middle of nowhere, and I had to drive. And we are so used to navigation, and that our all ways are totally planned out for us. And well, I didn't have my navigation on, so I had to do it the old-fashioned way and go with the road signs. And guess what? I made it. you know, we are so dependent on things outside of ourselves, of technology and stuff like that. But when it fails, I I felt this energy of, oh my God, what now? And I drove myself to a parking lot and tried to fix my navigation. And well, I just didn't have enough data to drive on. So I was like, oh my gosh, this must be horrible. So and I probably get detours and stuff like that. And I thought, well, if you get a detour, is that really horrible? No, it isn't. It isn't horrible that you get a detour. It takes only a little bit longer. But even that, I didn't get a detour. I asked my guides, can you guide me to where I need to be? And yeah, they did, and I made it. So that's a little intro of my adventure going to Bratislava. I'm at Dresden at the moment, so it takes me another 4 hours to go to Bratislava, and I will be there in this afternoon. So, and actually, even we were so programmed with uh, you know getting in panic, or the things don't want to go the way you want to go, you know and actually it surprised myself that I was in this space of, okay, then we do it without. And that gave me a totally new insight of myself, of more like trusting myself, trusting that everything will be okay, and I will make it anyway. So yeah, a lot of things shift, and uh, it gave me more peace in my mind, that we are so, because years ago, before telephones and before Wi-Fi, you know, we wrote on road maps, or just the road signs. If you just have the right road, right, you will reach your destination. Um, so yeah, it's about not keeping yourself stuck in old mindsets. That's it, because we keeping ourselves stuck. Okay, let's see what's going on in the divine masculine's mind space. What's going on in the divine masculine's mind space? Two cards. Three. Um, Divine masculine is rushing in, taking action, moving forward, want to go where he needs to go, you know, and that's it. And not keeping himself stuck, you know. It could be that he had to leave someone behind and, feeling stuck because of that. Holding or trying, mm, or keeping the, yeah, I don't know if it's really that like that, because I see it's more want to take action because he held himself stuck for so long, and trapped and restricted, and it's all by he did it all by himself, all by his way of thinking about the programs that run his life. And he wants to go for love now, filling up his own cup and offering his love, offering where he wants to go, and knows where his love is, and want to head that direction. Okay, so it's about, he wants to take action. you know I'm I hear, I'm not born on this world to live in fear and to be restricted by everyone around me, by family, by work, by relationships, by um, uh, same routine every day. So even if his program was one of, and I feel in that state of abandonment, and that's an old deep core, an inner core, and it's the core of the inner child, being left alone at home, or being left alone by his mother, or being left alone in a situation that he didn't want to be left alone, you know and if you go and look at that place, at that spot, that's even way before that happened. Could be something from a past life that you can also try to figure out by regression, and to remove that from your system. It could be that you were left alone when you were a baby with your aunt, or with someone else, because your mother needed to go to the hospital or anything like that. And that old program is being replaced, is being reset. So yeah, not about being stuck anymore. I'm getting out of this stuckness. I'm holding myself down, holding myself in this restriction mode, because um, because of the past, and I'm yes, you're a part of your past, but you can break the past by creating new programs, right? And uh, releasing yourself from that, and moving towards love, moving towards self-love, moving towards filling your cup, enjoying life, what you like to do in your life, giving to others, yeah. So that's in his mind space. So let's see what's in his heart space. What is in the heart space of the divine masculine? What is in the heart space of the divine masculine? What's in the heart space of the divine masculine? Wow. Two cards. The Ten of Cups. He wants it all. He wants, oh wow, he has this one. He has filling up his own cup. When his cup is filled, in his heart space is the 10 of cups. I want it all. I want my family. I want my lover. I want the house. I want everything. I want this beautiful experience. I want to experience life, and he is opening up like a lotus petal. He's opening his crown chakra. He's opening up like a petal, and he's doing it on his time. But that's in his heart space, you know. Yeah, he's going for the love, you know, and creating a new world. Wow, wow, wow. Well to go. Well to go. So, and he's taking action on it. He feels he's not really there yet, but he will go there. So it could probably that he's just waiting, um, waiting for his divine feminine, or to take a step forward. Okay. It could be that he already um, left, a relationship because, or he's doing it together with a relationship. That's also possible with his divine feminine, and working through the things that he needed to work through. Okay, but I hear it's the love in his heart that's, the love in his heart for his divine counterpart that he wants to take action on. Okay. Okay, let's see. It could also be a reconciliation, you know, and that's a very beautiful one because everybody thinks that a reconciliation is between the masculine and the feminine, or the woman or the man, you know. A reconciliation is the reconciliation between your inner masculine, your inner feminine, and spirit, the higher source, the source where you've been born of. It, we always look at the outside. We always look at the outside. It's not in the outside world. It's within your heart space. It's within you. You are the universe within. Everything that you want is already in here. But you just have to kick out the old programs. I discover that when you're going back in old programs or in old dimension, and that old habits are back kicking in, and I really need to be aware of myself not to run that program, because that program is so stuck. It's like a computer system in your body that says, okay, you're going there. Oh, that's, and then you have to say, oh, delete, 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 because that old program is want to come up and run the show again. And it's like delete, 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 because that new program that is in your system, and maybe it's not even that long, maybe it's there for a few years. You need to train that program. You need to train that new system, that they delete the old and move on with the new. Otherwise, you're repeating the same patterns again. So, okay. What's in the highest? How does he sees the divine feminine? Let's keep it in order. How does he sees the divine feminine? As his strength, uh, she is his, she's inspiring, she is loving, she is caring, she is spontaneous, she has that fiery energy in her, and and she's not afraid, she's courageous. He sees that courage with her, and that's how he sees her. He sees her strength. And it could be that, he that divine masculine was in competition with the divine feminine. um, yeah, wow. In because of her strength, he went in competition with her, you know and that was creating that fight energy. And now he is like, okay, I let it go. She is strong, she is courageous, and I'm not going in competition anymore. I will be as an equal. It could be that the divine masculine, because of the divine feminine, is stepping up and saying, okay, I'm going, explore. I'm going to explore. And it's a funny one, because um, when I was in Glastonbury, uh, I couldn't get out of Glastonbury for 3 years, because I could go for a week, I could go up and back, but really leaving Glastonbury was a real no-no, because the energies kept me in this bubble to heal, and to work with the goddess, and that's and what Glastonbury does. It elevates your spirituality and your soul. So yeah, and it could be that the divine masculine wants to do this, and and is not able to leave, or because the healing journey is not over yet. So you need to be you need to have patience. So what's the um, the block, or the uncomfortability of the divine masculine? Waiting. That's uncomfortable. Waiting for the right time, waiting for the divine feminine. It could be that she is in another country, it could be that she is moving, it could be that, but he sees everything from a higher perspective. And when he sees the things from a higher perspective, then things will can be okay. It's just to have the balance, but he wants to move. He wants to have that move, but it's more like, okay, I need to take care of me. I need to take time. I need to take it in and be patient. And he is watching her. He is watching her, and he gets a lot of information, but not all information what he gets is what he sees or what is true. That's what I need to tell, because I hear that Spirit says, not all information what he gets is truth. And it's you have to be careful that your mind is not making up stories, and just take it as it is, and not making up the stories, because the mind doesn't know the difference between true or false. They give you all the information. No, that's the mind. That's the trickster. That's the trickster, right? Yeah, the mind is the trickster. So he is waiting for her, and have patience with it. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. It's okay. You know, he follows her. He has a higher view of it. Okay. So let's see. What is his higher self saying? His higher self saying, "You are the King of Cups." You know, offer that cup to her. Is it the Kings of Cups? Oh, it's the Emperor. Wow. You need to be the Emperor. You know, so you need to embody all three. Oh my God, my phone is getting overheated. So I'll get this one off then. Okay. So